Hello everyone, so just a little heads up before we get into the whatever this is going to be. This is going to be a little bit of a different kind of video. Mainly because I messed up. I have a iPhone, and I was wanting to film on my iPhone, but my phone does not have enough storage, and I thought it would just be fine, but it's not fine, and so basically things didn't work out. And I filmed basically half my July haul with my phone. And so now it's August and things aren't going to work out the way I thought it would. So at this point I'm just moving back to my camera and just hoping that things would work out. But what we're going to do instead, just so I can show you a haul, quote unquote, for July, I'm going to do a review of July. And I might keep it like that, because I think it might be a little more interesting. And if not, you guys, if you like the hauls, like for every day I get mail or whatever, just let me know and I can continue to do that. But I felt like for July that we're gonna just do it that way. Also, didn't really get to mention it because of this whole mess up, but it's been a year since I've been on YouTube, so that's fun. Congratulations, I've been doing this for a year. Nothing really exciting has happened, but hey, we're doing something. So yes. That's what this is all about. So just a couple disclaimers, I guess. Half of these are in white sleeves because I already did a sorting video, and that was also on my iPhone, and that did not work out as planned. So that's not going to happen that's not going to be posted. I just deleted the content, no big deal. But what we're so that's why half of them are in white sleeves and they were already in the binder. But yeah, some of them aren't, so they are just waiting for another sorting card video. You know, the whole drill. Yeah. I also have my phone with me, off camera, and I have each card I wrote down and stuff, just to go in sort of order of what I got that month. So yeah, that's, I guess, the intro of this video. And when I show you the card, I guess I'll also show you who I traded with, if you guys want to follow that certain person. I mean, that's up to you, but I'll figure that out when I'm editing the video. So, yes, we're going to go ahead and get started and show off what I got in July. This is no way of me bragging or anything, it's just something I accumulated over the month. Okay, so the first things first, I got a trade, and it's the, from Feel Special, it's this Chaeyoung gold border card. No, it's not Feel Special, I'm so sorry, this is more. I thought it was Feel Special, and I read that down in my notes, and I'm clearly, dumb. So, yes, it was a More and More photo card I traded with, and she looks absolutely cute. I won't pull it out of the sleeve, it's just gonna make time go by too slowly, but yes, I did a trade. I forget who I traded with, but I will put them on the screen. So there's that trade. And then the next thing I traded for was I got not Utah, I'm dumb. I got Punch by NCT 127, and you saw that in my June haul. Give me a second, I'm trying to fix this card. And I had finally got a trade in, and it's the only thing I have for Punch so far. So if anybody wants to trade for what I have, which I think I have a, what is it? I don't remember, but if you look at my Instagram, I have, not these up for trade, but I do have other NCT cards up for trade. I have a Taeyong. I'm looking for the other Yuta I need. I have some postcards I would like to trade to, and a circle card. But yes, that's my Yuta trades. I had Mark originally, and someone traded the circle card and the photo card here. So yep, those were those trades. Next thing I got was this card here. I think it was recently that I got the last Fancy You I Needed album, and so it makes me get more Twice cards, I guess. I don't know if that was recent, but I forget. But there's that. No, it wasn't recent, it was like a couple months ago. But anyway, I think what had happened was that I updated my Instagram to more trades and stuff, and people wanted this, so I traded this for this Fancy You card, and my Chaeyoung collection is coming along nicely. It's still a lot to go because it's JYP, but whatevs, yeah, you know, that whole shebang. So there's that one. The next thing I got was, I'm continuing on with my ITZY collection. Haven't got the newer albums yet. There's another album coming and I haven't managed to catch up with that, but I got this Ryujin photo card that I traded, I think it was Yuna for. Yes, we love. Now I have 2 each of the biases that I collect in ITZY, which is also going to be a task because there's 5 photo cards each and I don't have any more ITZY cards to go. Maybe I'll cross trade or something, but there was that one. The next thing I had was this one from Feel Special. Yes. And yeah, I don't remember who I traded. I was probably, I don't know, I was a lot of twice trades that happened around this time because I had more and more stuff, and then I did like I said, I updated my Instagram a little bit. But yes, we love it. Also getting progress done on my Feel Special collection. So those were all in one day. Yeah, that was a big mail day. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you opening them because my phone hates me. So then the next day, or a couple days after, I got only one piece of mail, but it was this one, and it was a More and More trade. And, oh, please excuse the vibration. I'm gonna move that to my leg instead. But yes, this was for More and More, and I traded something. I forget what it was. Obviously I traded something. Why would I get that? But yep, there was a Chaeyoung trade, and that was like a couple days later, and it was the only piece of mail I got. And then the next day I got a couple things in the mail. Let me gather those now. So I had participated in a group order when I first started to decide to collect Yoongi, and that was a couple months ago. It was also an international group order, so like no big deal that it took forever because I figured it was going to. It's not a bad thing. It happens. It's coronavirus time, so. But I did finally get these 2 cards, Yoongi and Yoongi, obviously, for Map of the Soul 7, and I got 3 and 4, and I only need 1 more Yoongi card, which is 2, but that's never gonna happen, I feel like, with how high in demand that card is. I've seen it go for like $40, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. I don't need to spend that much money on a photo card, but you know, probably knowing me, I probably would. But I participated in a group order and I got these 2 cards. I'm glad I did because my Map of the Soul 7 collection is almost complete. And I have so much more to go with Yoongi. But you know, reckless decisions. So there's those, oops, sorry, Yoongi. Those 2 cards. And then on the same day, I also got this card, and I think it was a trade. Usually most of the photo cards I get are trades, unless it's like someone that's a high priority and I'm trying to like buy the cards to finish collections as much as possible. So here is Jiho with the fancy letters in her hands. Yes, we love a queen. So that Fancy You collections for both Chaeyoung and Jiho are coming along nicely. Fortunately, might have to buy the rest of that collection because I don't think I have any more left to trade. So, yep, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is when you're a trader. Not a traitor, but you know what I mean. So then, the next day, I'm sorry if I'm rushing this, by the way. I feel like I'm rambling on, but that's okay. The next day, I did get mail from a lovely friend of mine, Christina. I mention her all the time, and she also has a YouTube. The YouTube will be on the screen now, editing Daniel. But we traded for something because I got an ONEUS album and I'm starting to collect them because I am reckless. And they were like, oh, your birthday present's coming with it too. And I'm like, what? My birthday was June, but it took a while, but it's not a big deal. I don't care regardless. So what we traded for originally was I got Wang Woon, and she got gifted a Jiyoung card, and that's my bias in ONEUS. So we traded for that, and I was like, oh yay! But they told me on the day that I got it that I had to open it up in a specific way because I had to see my gift first, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm confused, but whatever. So I followed the instructions, and she surprised me with got 7 cards that I'm very blessed with, because my Present You collection is sad, and she pulled my biases when she got one Present You album, and she pulled a Jackson too, so like that's her bias and everything was fine. So like she's like, yeah, I'll give you these, because I was like jokingly saying, haha, you should give me those cards, and then look what we have here. So I appreciate Christina very much for giving me this. She didn't have to, but you know what, she did it, and now I have at least 2 Bam Bam cards now. That's great. I've had like 1 Bam Bam card for the longest time because of how terrible Present You is, and I only have 1 Present You album. But that is whatever. So that was that day, and I was very blessed to have Christina as a friend doing that for me. Like, we respect. So the next trade we got was not the same day, but it was 3 days after, I think. And it was, yes, it was a trade I've been waiting for a while because I had held off on international trades. Most of these are international trades, and, but yeah, I was like, yeah, I can hold it for you, and it's been something I've been waiting for, and it's my 2 ATEEZ anniversary cards I traded for my Yeosangs for. And I had Hongjoong, and I had Seonghwa baby photo. So now I only use Hongjoong baby photo and Seonghwa. So might have to buy those because, you know, collecting 2 members is a little tricky, but whatever. But I'm happy to have these 2 cards, and it took me a while to get them because of, you know, like I said, international trades was on hold. But I got them, and I'm finally excited to finally have something on my anniversary page. So there's those cards. Very blessed to have that and work on my collection, hopefully. So then the next, it was only that day. Then the next day, no, not next day, 4 days later apparently, I got an album I've been waiting for because one of my favorite subunits from one of my favorite groups came back. Ha! I got 1 billion views. I only have 1 version because I was thinking there was only 1 version. Joke's on me. But I got the Chanyeol version, and apparently it was Chanyeol Loves Me, and I got the Chanyeol postcard and a Chanyeol photo card, which I adore this photo card so much because look at his cute little face. Yes, so you know that happened with the other album too. It happened with What a Life. Like legit, I got the Chanyeol version and I pulled a Chanyeol photo card. I don't know why it's like that, but it's kind of funny. But yes, that was that. I plan on hopefully getting the other 2 versions because I didn't know that they were going to do 3 versions, but joke's on me, I guess, haha. But yeah, so there's that. I might move this over a little bit because I have some other albums I want to show off eventually. I don't know if it's like right after this. It probably is, but oh, maybe I'll do some rearranging real quick. And so, what was next? So that was the 1 day. Then 3 days after, when I had ordered it back in June, I saw that ATEEZ was putting everything back in print, which excites me because they're probably one of my old groups now. But they basically took forever to ship it out for me, which I understand. They, like, the place I bought it from, which I'm not going to call them out, was closed for a while. I'm sure you can figure out based on how I'm talking about it. But they basically took forever, but I eventually got it to me, and I was so excited to have everything complete. Now my shelf has all ATEEZ albums, and I recently got the newer albums, so that's fun too. Look out for a unboxing of that. But yeah, I basically finally got my ATEEZ albums. I got episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, one of the versions, the light blue version, and then I got the Z version of episode or finish, you know. And then I had pulls. I traded 2 of them because I have a Seonghwa and a Hongjoong, I think, coming my way. Yes, and then I have 1 pull left, so I'll go ahead and show you those real quick. So here was Z, and I pulled Seonghwa for this one. And then I have this one, and I pulled Yeosang for this one, but I already traded him. And then I have this one, and I'll get that one in a second. And I pulled this Jungho, which he is up for trade for Seonghwa or Hongjoong. Seonghwa priority, because he's the bias, but I will take Hongjoong either way. I'll put that with that album. And then I got episode 1, which I had Sun, but I also traded him already. So there were those albums. But that was that day, and I was also planning on doing finishing my 80s collection video, but that was also filmed on my phone, so I decided to just give up on that and just have it do a video like that for something else, which is unfortunate. But you know, I can't do much about it, but I'm happy to finally have my 80s collection complete, so it was a very happy day because I was waiting so long. I thought they'd never put everything back in print, but they did, so it was very nice that happened. So I'm gonna go ahead, ow, I just popped my shoulder. I'm gonna move things over just so we have more room and the frame fits everything. So we have a couple more things, or a few more things, I guess. So after that 80s albums came in, 4 days after, I had, what was it? I had 2 things come in the mail. Last month I had Stray Kids album come in after Go Live came out, and I actually love the album so much that I finished the set off, so that should be coming in today that I'm recording as we speak. But so I got the album, and I had a Lino, yeah, and I traded for Jisung because he is the Myas and he's the only one I'm collecting right now. But I absolutely adore this photo card, as he is an absolute, oh my god, absolute baby. So this is when my photo cards don't have white sleeves, but that's just because I'm silly. So yes, we have a Jisung photo card, and I'm glad to finally start his collection. And I might go on and get more albums from Stray Kids from now on. And this does not go with this album, obviously. I know that. I'm just putting it there to save space. So that's the Jisung card I got from a trade on Twitter. And then I finally got so when I got GOT7 come in, I also had no bookmark, I guess, and I think I'm going to try collecting OT7 for the bookmarks, but that's just going to be a ridiculous thought, and we're not going to talk about that. But I finally got my Mark bookmark. That's a funny thing to say, Mark bookmark, but I got him in, and I'm glad I got him in, and the person that traded with me is an international trade, so I had to hold off on that, of course, but that came in finally, and I'm glad to add on to that collection. So that was all I got on that day. And then the final day of July, I got one final trade when things were starting to calm down because I opened up international trades. So that's mainly why all those photo cards were coming in. But I finally got another, well, not finally, but you know, whatever. I got this Jiho card to come in, and it was from an international trade, I think. But yes, she's so adorable. I'm glad to have her in my possession and add on to the Feel Special collection. I think I only need 2 more Jiho, which is beyond exciting. But yeah, so that's actually it. That's all I have left to show off. But yeah. So I don't know, like I said earlier, if you guys would rather me do this every month, or if you'd rather me do the monthly haul like regular. But I kind of like doing this because it's kind of nice to just talk about how the month went. Collections were completed, collections were started, you know, it's nice to go over things and show off what happened. And that way I don't have to record separate videos every day. I feel like it'd be easier. But then again, if you guys like the monthly hauls, maybe I'll continue back to that. But I only did it this way because of my little incident. So yes, yeah, so that's all I had to say. I guess I'll finish it off here. So if you enjoyed this, if you actually enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you'd rather me do this from now on, or if you just, like I said, don't want me to do this and go back to normal. Let me know below and I'll probably consider it and think about it. If you like this content and want to see more, subscribe and hit that notification bell. That's always an option too. Yeah, and all those fun YouTube things, as I always say. So, thank you once again for watching, do all this stuff. I will see you guys in any future videos. Bye!